If you've been researching how to teach English online, you've probably seen this question everywhere. Do I need a TEFL certification to get started? And depending on where you look, you'll get completely different answers. Some people will tell you it's absolutely required. Others will say it's a waste of time and money. So, which one is actually true? In this video, I'm going to break this down in a realistic way so you can decide what makes sense for your situation. Welcome back to Digital Nomad Job Hub. If you're serious about teaching English online, this is one of the most important decisions you'll make early on, because a certification can either be a helpful investment or something you don't actually need right away. Let's walk through it step by step. Let me paint a quick picture. Imagine two people starting at the exact same time. The first person decides to jump in immediately. They sign up for a beginner-friendly platform, create a simple profile, and start applying for lessons. The second person decides to take a different route. They enroll in a course, spend a few weeks learning teaching methods, and earn a certification before applying anywhere. Now, here's what's interesting. Both of these people can succeed, but their experiences will look very different. And understanding that difference is what helps you make the right decision. A TEFL certification is a course designed to teach you how to work with non-native English speakers. It typically covers things like how to structure a lesson, how to explain grammar in a simple way, how to manage different skill levels, techniques for improving speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Some programs also include practical components like mock teaching or real classroom experience. So at its core, a TEFL certification is not just a piece of paper. It's training that can help you feel more prepared when you start teaching. There are certain platforms and companies that will require you to have a TEFL certification before you can apply. These tend to be more structured platforms that have formal lesson systems, work with specific student groups, or maintain stricter hiring standards. If your goal is to work with those types of companies, then getting certified is not optional. It's part of the process. On the other hand, there are many platforms where a certification is not required to get started. These platforms are often more flexible and focus on conversational English informal learning, direct interaction between tutor and student. This means you can start teaching, gaining experience, and earning income without having a certification up front. For many beginners, this can be a great way to test whether they actually enjoy teaching before investing time and money into a course. Even when it's not required, a TEFL certification can still offer real advantages. First, it can increase your confidence. When you understand how to structure a lesson and guide a student, you feel more in control. Second, it can improve your teaching quality. You're not just guessing, you're using proven methods. And third, it can open more opportunities. Some higher-paying platforms and private clients prefer or expect some form of certification. So, while it's not always necessary, it can help you grow faster and position yourself more professionally. At the same time, there are situations where it might make sense to wait. If you're still unsure whether this is something you want to pursue long-term, it can be helpful to start first, gain some experience, and then decide. This approach allows you to learn by doing, and it prevents you from investing in something you may not end up using. If you do decide to get certified, it's important to choose a program carefully. Look for accreditation or recognition, a clear curriculum that includes practical teaching skills, a reasonable price point. You don't need the most expensive option. You need something that is structured, credible, and useful. So, do you need a TEFL certification? The honest answer is this: no, you don't always need it to start. But yes, it can be a valuable tool as you grow. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to take what you've learned so far and turn it into your first online teaching opportunity. I'll walk you through where to apply, how to set up your profile, and how to actually get your first student. So if you're ready for that next step, I'll see you there.